Hello, traders. Welcome to the Sunday Open stream, where you've got oil, commodities, U.S. futures all opened moments ago. I mean, audio check, make sure we're good there. And oil is currently trading above $100 a barrel. All right, still kind of waiting on my gold and silver futures. You got the stock market. The U.S. futures are up right at the open. So let me start the stream with oil. Good to see y'all. My oil mug came in. There's no coffee in this. Is actually just motor oil straight. Really good for you. Not health advice. So look, 99 to 100. They gapped it up through the inflection zone that goes back to where? Oh, does that hold on, the daily? Let me go to the daily. I don't know, 99 to 100. I guess it's like okay. So one time back in 2022, you can go further back. Oh yeah, duh, of course. Look, resistance reversal 2012, resistance reversal 2011, and that first time ever 2007, 2008 reversal is a huge level where like typically the price of oil above this level for long enough will take. I mean, it looks like a no-brainer straight up and down. Like how many times they correlated when they were above this level? Look, they flipped it to support in 2008 and it ran 110 plus. Right, look what they even did when they broke it. They ran it back to 110 before reversing the downside. So, I mean, you would think just like logically speaking here about a target area, if it stays above 100, given enough time, you're looking for a 110. Hence why that was the third target of the trade setup. Okay, we got metals market open, silver down 0.75%. Yeah, we figured silver and gold, the party might be over for a while, just being real. And it didn't look good. It started to look pretty bad recently in the past week or two. Anything below $84 equals hands off. You do not want to own silver below 84. It's just a technical reason because 71 is the target. Given enough time below 84. So you got to be really cautious. Animal Spirits, I think, left the building on that. The blow off top was insurmountable. The fact that silver dropped 27% in a day. You know, at its highest point, recovered 53%. That's a dead cat bounce. Dark cloud cover at the dead cat bounce threshold for validity and follow through candle after. Oh man, just it's not good, but that's okay, dude. That's what happens after blow off tops. It's important to recognize that. It's motor oil, so good, dude. So we're just kind of looking at oil here, open. Over 100, just hanging around since it opened. It got as high as 102.43 immediately. Okay, we can go to U.S. futures real quick. Oh man, not great, dude. They opened it higher, but look, immediately getting sold into. This is the 200-day simple moving average. What have they done? Well, for the first time since May of 2025, we had a daily candle close below this red line, the 200-day simple moving average. Okay, so that's a big deal. Hasn't happened in a long time, but it happened Friday. Effing Friday, not 2 days ago, not a month ago. Friday.
Held up well last Friday during market sell-off.
Midzujbla, thanks so much, dude, for the 20. We'll certainly look at whatever you ask for. Absolutely. But we're rolling here. We're going. We're flowing with the new open of the week for U.S. futures, commodities, Bitcoin, 24/7, crypto. And Ethereum looking interesting, up 2+%, 2140. I mean, it's like you were getting close to do or die. You're either on breakout watch or you're topping out and you're about to collapse to the 50s. That's where we are in crypto. We'll look at that. It's kind of interesting where we are. It's like, man, are they still trying to absorb supply that exists? It's the 73,000 range, 72,000. If they could break through it, it's an 84,000 target with a gap fill on the CME futures. So, very interesting, the strength we are seeing technically on crypto during this really nasty time for the equities market, for the metals market recently. While oil has been running like crazy, still up 2%. But yeah, right here out the gate, they opened it and, they opened it and it was down, but they rallied it, but immediately just selling into it. Like you're now trading below the 200-day simple moving average. Maybe I'll have an alert set up above the 200, but also I'll have an alert set below the open so we can get an alert either way, because these are two kind of significant things going on. So to break 24.2 here, swing low, September last year, October, they recaptured it. November, look at tested again. February 6th, they tested it again. March 9th, right? That is a level that if you lose that, that's a big technical event. And I think you got some really good downside potential below that, given enough time. So this is like the least surprising thing on earth. I mean, how many streams have we done where we've been at the golden mean ratio once and twice? The 1618 from the previous major high to the tariff crash low. Golden mean ratio, dude. A bear shark pattern completes, really? And you're excited about equities? What's wrong with you, dude? There are times to make money, times not to lose money. And I think we've definitely been in the time not to lose money area for a while, at least for equities. My God, man. Like, you're looking at some assets, just they don't do anything. They same price they were trading at 7 months ago. What? Oil. It's all right, man. Silver trying to come off the lows. Gold just went positive. Look at gold real quick. Gold, dude. Yeah, gold had its lowest daily candle close on Friday since February 19th. This is where you kind of, this is why I tweeted, is it over for gold? Because you had a rising wedge that broke to the upside and then whipsawed through the bottom side, which I think, and then they bearishly back tested the wedge as resistance March 4th, but you went sideways, and now you started, traders started settling up lower than they had been. So it's not looking good for gold. And either way, like for physical bros, it's a different world. We would never part ways with our gold or silver ever. You know, you'd have to like take it from our cold, dead hands. But for paper bros, it's a different, it's like, it's just, the risk is too high. Risk profile is crazy, dude. You are trying to show, you know, every one time, okay, people are going to relate. They're not going to relate. All right. It was like, I don't know, man, 2019 or 2021, or I can't even remember when it was. There are all these new luxury high-end condos available for sale in Tuscaloosa right outside of Bryant-Denny Stadium. And I went down there and looked at it. Like, maybe I'll get one, you know, as like a second place. Maybe I'll rent it out. And I'm getting there and I'm just thinking like, man, people are so excited about, like, dude, Saban has been here. The dynasty's been going on 15 years. Dude, you're buying the top. Don't do it, man. Do not do it. Like, don't buy the top of the Saban era by buying a condo in Tuscaloosa. Don't be holding the bag, man. So this is like the Saban run. The Saban Alabama dynasty. National championship here, 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 here. All right, well, you've had 6 national championships, 4 Heisman Trophy winners, and you want to buy now? Really? It's just risky, right? It's just really risky because one Rose Bowl, he's just going to randomly up and be like, I'm retiring. It's over. And it's over, right? So don't buy the top, dude, of the dynasty. Okay, so I said some people would relate. Some would like be like, what are you even talking about, dude? So yeah, that's where we are on gold. So again, paper, like, better places to have your money. Cash is probably even better. Silver, it's not a good situation, man. It's like, you have to understand what blow off tops are, and you have to understand what attempted rallies are. And you had a couple of them, and this is just textbook dead cat bounce. You pull up a textbook and you look at it. Oh, 50%. This is 53% retrace the dark cloud cover, and then the fall through, and then the rally back up to 88.59. We're like, oh man, things can be interesting above 84, but not if they just immediately put in a local lower high than the highest high, and they just formally back test February 4th high as resistance, and then 3 black crows confirmed on Friday. 3 black crows, and trading formally below $84, which again is like the threshold for tolerance of owning this asset. You just like, what is the point? There's just no point. So you can smoke opium above 84, but below it, nope, no sir, sorry. U.S. oil has lost about 1% of its value since I've been speaking. It's only at $100.60. I do think that gap's going to fill. It's such a nothing burger gap. It's like a dollar gap. Like, they'll fill that. And it looks like they might do it sooner rather than later, but maybe not, because U.S. oil is now up 1% in 1 second. What the? Okay. Volatility, bro. Unbelievable. Dude, literally, I think in 3 seconds, oil just went up 1%. 3 seconds. My God, man. Okay. So good to see y'all. All right, it's Sunday. We're just hanging out, man, having a good time. Nothing matters anymore. Okay, NASDAQ future alert just went off. I think we're at lows of day. Yes, we are. Unfortunately, they virtually went up and tested that 200-day moving average, and the bots, the algos were like, nah, I'm good, dude. We're going to mark down from here. It's no big deal, though. It's down 0.11%. It's literally a nothing burger right now, but you just do not want to see 250 be broken, and we are so dangerously close to it. Oh my God. And this would be very, very bad. I think Tesla setting up for way lower, quite possibly, unless they recapture 414. It's always about the ifs, man. If they can do it, fine. Let's talk about it when they do it. But that data doesn't exist yet, and you're formally below some key 400, 414 level. Imagine being a Tesla investor for 6 years. You've made no money. None. You lose. Sucks. What's up, Matt, dude? Jarrett, the Duke. What's up, Grace? Hidden Squids, Ghost Rider, EJ, Andrew M, still nameless. We got any mods in here? What's up, Batson, dude? Chiplippa, MV, K. Vampire, it's the vampire. Mental retard. Alex Jones interview, hilarious, dude. Anytime I see your name, I think of Alex Jones. Patriot, traitor. Wits, man, oh my God. What? Oscars? Oh my God, dude. I didn't even know this existed.
Oscars.
32.33 repeating, of course.
Yeah, dude, I'm not really.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Thank you, Wits, man, for the freaking 100 super chat in the house. Why would that be going on right now? It's like, what time is it? It's like 3:15 in California. Another where they do it, so maybe it's later. I don't know. Dude, don't even get me started on movie productions and stuff. Like, it's woke garbage. It's always about the message. They're completely fine losing billions of dollars at the box office. They don't care. It's like completely insane. They just, oh, we know there's a target audience out there that can make us hundreds of millions, billions plus dollars. F them. We don't care what those people think. We're going to do it our way. Every single movie. It's like, what? But my Top Gun 2. Okay. All right. Like one movie. Cool, dude. No tax on tip. Yeah, but Google taxes JR 30%. So effed. Google is the pseudo IRS on super chats, unfortunately. So we're still just looking at the NASDAQ futures right here, still at lows of day, as you can see, after running up to that 200 moving average. Again, had not closed below the 200-day simple moving average since May 9th of last year until Friday. Very gross. Okay, and we go to the S&P 500. That is very, very nasty too. The same situation we have going on. The first daily candle closed below the 200-day simple moving average since May 9th, just like the NASDAQ. And as you can see, they opened the price, gapped down, they filled the gap, ran it to the 200, and immediately selling off at your lows of the day as I'm speaking to you, 66, 15, 40, 20. New lows today. New week, new lows, new days, new lows. Target, probably 6,500 for a test. Yeah, 65.18, 65.20, whatever. If you ever lose that, you're looking for a good 6,100 target down there. All right. There's a log scale chart we could look at on the S&P 500. I believe it is. Let me go log scale. Let me go weekly here. Let me show you here how it goes, how it be. Let's see. Do we go back to 2009? I don't know. I don't think we go back to 2009. I think the way people have been doing it was, maybe it was that. Yeah, maybe it really was going back all the way to 09. It was. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So here we are. Here's our, I think we used to have this. Your old 2009 log scale weekly chart. beginning anchor point, the nadir of the global financial crisis, 2009, March 2009. In the high point, you know, one on April 10, 2010, March 2011. There you got 3 anchor points, okay? And so like the 2020 crash, right? COVID crash, where they hit the bottom again, okay. You know, that gave more validation to this channel. They ran it up, though, the money printing overshot it. But a beautiful bearish back test, like ungodly bearish back test. Head and shoulders, right? 2021, 2022. Right, perfect. Like they up thrusted and then they back tested the up thrust, and then from there, big, you know, that 10-month bear market we had took you to the 200-week moving average, and then held up on the heart line. My God, dude, they held the heart line until October 2023, and they ran it up again, December 2024, and then another, you know, tariff crash at the heart line, and now they've run it up one more time, and here we are at this major supply line, and we've just been rolling over. So that could give you some really nice perspective on maybe where we are. If this is considered a channel, the way we look at channels, you know this if you've been here long enough, the channels represent fair market value. The heart line's fair market value of an uptrend. The top trend line is the overbought threshold. The bottom and an uptrend is the oversold threshold. So we are certainly, we've been overbought for too long now, since November, October. Hence why we have gone virtually nowhere in 6 months. No appreciation in value. A couple higher high, all-time high, okay, whatever. So that, if this is just going to play out again, you would at least think maybe, I don't even say F the channel, dude. Just how about this? Just 6,100 for a back test that we never got from December and January last year, or December 2024, January 2025. Why not just back test that first, and then we'll talk about a rally and all that. But eventually, I mean, like if they ever wanted to be oversold again, my God, like 4,600, 4,700, or the heart line would be like 5,770 or so, moving target. But just wanted you to look at that. Okay, whatever. Got it. Okay, silver down 1.1%. Man, should have held on to some ZCL. I had some ZCL. Got on Friday, closed out. Dude, it is not a good market to be holding things over the weekend. The volatility is, it's too high now. It's such a, it's more of a trader's market, you know, than anything, than I'm talking day trading. Like it's too volatile to be, and the swings are so crazy, man. Like, what was like the most recent amazing setup we had? It was freaking oil. It was freaking oil. And then it plays out, and now, dude, again, like you're sitting at target 3 right now. It already hit target 4 initially, you know, 110, and so it looks like it might be getting ready to go to 110 again, I guess, right? But that was like, man, that took 300 plus days to develop, and then another, I don't know, 50 days, 2 months to recapture key levels, reconfirm them, hold them, you know, from February to March, another month before it really started going. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's a really tough market now, because you're looking at index funds. So you're trying to be an equities bro, it's like, well, the index funds dump. I mean, it's probably not good for your individual equity, individual stock.
Hype in the chat for American USA emoji troops. God bless.
What's up, man? Dude, man. Thanks for the 10, dude. That's right. God bless our troops. God bless our drone pilots. God bless everyone in all facets of the military, intelligence. Yeah, we have like big brain people. We have alien technology. God bless the aliens for giving us the technology to use on our opponents, our enemies. Hype in the chat. Okay. So I'll have an alert set up here if we're really starting to go, you know, but like that unfilled gap is just like, just go fill the gap, man. Let's get it over with. And then if you're going to pump now pump. And so we don't have to worry about this stupid gap later, you know, just get it over with. Maybe we'll get it. Gosh dang, silver dumping more. It'd have been nice to have that ZCL. Oh my God, you know, but they're targeting for $71, chat. I'm just being real with you. 3 black crows. Even if they take it to 84 for a bearish back test again, it's still garbage below 84. You're probably done. Blow off top's real. Yeah, win Black Swan event pretty much every week. We're going to have our own Black Swan event. orange swan event, if you will. So buckle up, metal bros. I'm just being real. Speculative frenzies with insane amounts of leverage. Crypto bros, Binance, we're listing silver. You can trade silver. And it was like the date of the 29th and it's over, right? Oh, now the CL, you think CL might be done too because of this same thing where the crypto bros are doing
Hey man, it's a
crude
new
now.
ETF, but I feel like I see good structure on war.
Oh, yeah, Rob, thanks for the 1711. That's an interesting ticker, I'm sure. Yeah, ETF of war. Well, like aerospace defense companies, probably. Didn't Anduril just get a $20 billion contract with the U.S. government? It's crazy. I've been chat for Palmer Lucky. He's awesome. Lord of the Rings fellow. Okay, so yeah, silver monitoring the situation. Silver down, futures down, not by much. Oil up. This is the probably the most expected outcome of the opening, right? Like where you're, hey, I'm dreaming, dude. It's Saturday night. I'm having a dream, and my dream is that the Nasdaq futures would be down slightly, oil would be up somewhat, silver and gold would continue down. Yeah, that's about normal. Okay, Ethereum going for 7 days in a row of green candles. Pathetic, but stronger than Bitcoin, outperforming Bitcoin in percentage gains. But like you have to see a break at 2160, otherwise it could just be like liquidity grabs, buyer inducing joke rallies. Like you are so poised for a 2400 run. You're so poised. You got a nice higher low, you got some positive price action correlating to 1956 on that engulfing candle on the 9th that began this going on 7-day win streak. But it's hard trusting an asset in such a well-established trend, which is down. It's been in a downtrend for months. So that's the only thing about it. It's like, are we going to finally go for that common retrace from the highs, or are we just going to bearish consolidation at 2160, topping out, top? They can't do it, and then buyers eventually relent, and you mark down. And I guess the good news is, you know, with how the index funds have been performing lately, Bitcoin and gold, or Bitcoin and Ethereum, have already like had their capitulatory event, I guess, where an M shape developed and only higher lows have been coming in afterwards and one higher high. So they have, in a lot of ways, decoupled recently, stocks and crypto. So I wonder if there's something to that, where you've got a lot of oversold readings on the equities market, and then you have like record number of puts going on that are like, there's virtually forms of insurance against a crash, impending crash. And it's like, man, if there's just that many record number of people's with puts, like, and they really gonna, you know, let this thing dump really hard.
I think smart money is long on them. Appreciate you, man.
Kevin Almighty, man, thanks so much. Yeah, corn and wheat. Yes, this is because fertilizer, tremendous amount of fertilizer components or raw materials comes out of the Strait of Hormuz. So it's the composite, man, virtually on wheat and corn and oil. He's like, go ahead and queue up that war in Iran. Go ahead and clog up the Strait of Hormuz. We've already accumulated our position in oil, bullish Gartley, bullish backtest, and corn had put in a couple M shapes. Higher lows have come in. Go ahead. Yeah, dude, they were setting up. They were agriculture, the ticker, right, that we looked at. I can't remember which one it was exactly. It was the Bloomberg agriculture ticker, but I don't know. There's so many of them. There's just different tickers that I can't remember exactly, but there's one that's way better than others. If y'all can remember, which what was the Bloomberg agriculture ticker, chat? Golds. What about it, man? You okay, bro? Dude, chill. Yeah, gold, very bad. Gold below 50.90, very low. Like I would say 48.82, or yeah, 48.76. Yeah, 48.80 would be your target here. I mean, this is really bad. I mean, look, dude, of course they could just put in a higher low and run it again, but you've lost the big level. You have, in ways, market participants have shown that they are confirming less than before. And it's almost a pseudo head and shoulders, whacked out Quasimodo head and shoulders Momo shift. Like sellers slowly over the course of this month have assumed control of this asset for now. And I think it was confirmed on Friday with the big move below the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, below 5090, 5100. And at this point, I mean, like, you just got to go with what's the next support? 4880. Swing high from January 20th, swing low from February 12th, right? That's kind of on deck. If you don't hold that, well, you'd be looking for a 4641 target. So again, blow off top stuff. If they recapture 5100, you're not out of the woods because they could just put in a lower high. You got to be really careful here because they're already showing weakness. If they do something like that, they could even do this. But understand, until they recapture 5220, you're in trouble. Technically, you're in a very bad spot on gold, on at least the 4 hour. At least not great either. It's gold and silver. Okay, so like, to invalidate any worries of things reversing in the short term, midterm, buyers have to recapture 5220 minimum, 5240 minimum, really. And then they'd probably have a smooth ride to 5425, that high from March 2nd, but that might just be the dead cat bounce stuff. So, okay, those are things that have to happen. You have to be like technically bearish until buyers recapture 5250-ish, okay? That's the threshold. So that's your insurance. Okay, I don't want to deal with this until I'm okay losing out on a couple $100 on gold per ounce in order to sleep better at night, because technically something good would be happening. But until then, very worried. Very worried. Dude, it's going to skyrocket based on literally nothing, dude. Dude says it's going to skyrocket and he looks at the chart and thinks, oh no, dude, like it hasn't already skyrocketed. We just went over this. We just had the dynasty talk and all that. So I would just be really careful here. It just is a high risk situation. Look, physical gold bros, silver, physical silver bros, like, you're good. Hold it. I'm also one, but technically I'm just not a fan right now until we can break 5250. If we break 5250, I might be back on board for paper bros. Okay. Silver gold trying to do something a little bit. It's gonna be all over the place, man. Okay, you got NASDAQ going flat again. Nice. See, there's not much activity going on as much as you'd think. Oil still up 2%. We're just monitoring the situation right now. We got China circling Taiwan like a shark. Huge military operation, right? What are you talking about, Grace? What's going on there? What's going on in Idaho and Austin? That's random two places. Yeah, so S&P again, a little higher than the open, but still below that 200. No sign of life yet. But you still, like, on something like this, because of like how the market is now, sedated volatility, you can't even want be like, you think like this would probably be like normal, like this, the way they would do it. They would 886 it every time if they could. Probably they'll probably do that, because this is the outcome where everyone who tries to play it loses. Everyone. And that's what they want. Oh, you're retail, you're trying to play options, you're gonna lose, dude. Oh, it's gonna dump. No, one more little rally to squeeze you out, and then we'll dump it one more, and then we'll rally it again, 886 in the previous high, and then we'll roll it over, and then it'll correct, then it'll crash. I think stupid stuff like that, they've been doing this so much. But yeah, there's just been so much evidence of distribution going on lately locally. It's cool to see it play out a little bit after 1, 2, 3 peaks. Late February, it did roll over, but not great performance, not like insane. Better performance would be 6,500. I don't know why we're not there yet for a test. We're just kind of hanging around. Yeah, I think like the underlying fundamentals of how this market works is completely different now. It must be like 0 day to expiration options. And the fact that you have so many people hedging short right now, expecting a crash, thinking a crash is impending. And it's like, We'll see. See, the thing is, the RSI is in the bearish control zone. It's sitting at 33. Oh my, let me just do it, dude. Sorry, I got to.
32.33, repeating, of course.
Okay, it's at its lowest reading since April of last year. So we're talking 11-month lows, but in the bearish control zone, but certainly not oversold. So you can imagine, like, there is a lot of downside potential on the RSI at least. So you just can't be surprised if we're seeing 6,500. But eventually, I just think, like, where opportunity would arise again for swing traders, position traders, is probably going to be at 6,100. Like, you go down there, you lose that. Oh my God, man, maybe Tesla's in the 300s, low 300s. Maybe Nvidia is back testing a key level that it's never back tested before. You know, like, I think they're just, it's been really tough, man. Like, I haven't been participating in equities in 6 months. Like, no allocation, because there's been no, like, it doesn't make sense. Why not own commodities instead? You would have. No, it's so ugly, dude. But they're confirming distribution less than before, and then even more confirmation of even more distribution locally. That's just all you've been getting. So short squeezes happen, but it's fugly charts. And the Bitcoin, again, going for a 7-day win streak, going for its highest daily close since March 4th. 10-day highs, 11-day highs. But again, 73.8. It's been tested twice in the past less than 2 weeks. And that's why it's here, 73.8. Why? It was an old all-time high back from March of 2024. That's why it's there. It's been there for a long time. And if you're, like, viewing this stream, 73.8. If they ever break 73.8, CME futures gap is the target, 84K. Let me show you real quick if they can do it. Right? Where is it? Oops, this is the wrong one. Sorry. BATC. Oh, futures. Right here. This is the target on the futures. Unfortunately, they did gap it up, so they might want to take it to 71.3 to fill the gap first. But big resistance on futures. Target, if there's enough demand to break resistance at this point, 84K to fill the gap. And that would be a common everyday retrace, all right? Every day. Ooh, Ethereum. Highs of day, really. Nearing that big resistance. Let's go, 2150. To break 2160, you got a $2,400 target here. Great daily RSI, where you're still even neutral. You're not even at 60 yet. So there's just tons of upside potential on Ethereum's RSI if they can break 2160. It's a big if, man. Like, you're just like, what? Really, 6 days in a row and they're green. Eventually you're gonna get a red candle, but no, we're going for 7. Hour 23 minutes and change till the close. You see how real this resistance is? This is such a big deal, man. 2022, 2023, 2024, it's like been a resistance support every day for years now. And it's been a major resistance at one point every year for years. And so a major reversal point. And so if they can break that, the target is so simple. 2,400. You can make some good money on that, dude, if it breaks. What is that? Breaking that. And 11% upside, 2-time lever, 22%. Nah, you know, on a position. But it's just interesting, right? You're watching this and you're seeing the index funds and Mag 7s. They're all doing terrible. It's interesting. Oh yeah, Andrew. It's anything. Rivian, you name it. Anything will be destroyed if the index funds actually do a real correction. They're not really doing a real correction right now. Like the NASDAQ, this is not a... I mean, I get you are correcting to a degree, sure. I mean, from the all-time high, 7.7%, it went 9%, 130 days. It took 130 days for the NASDAQ to lose 9% of its value from the highs to the lowest point. Yeah. It's just, there's still no value proposition. You want value propositions on assets to long them. And I think we had been getting that on some commodities like the wheats, like the corns. We look at those real quick. I'm not sure that they're open. Wheat. It closed up 2.55% on Friday. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to bottom it out. I got to look at this higher low came in at the end. It's really started running. Took out, now it's making higher highs. Up against 614. Man, they break 636. It's gonna be a nice run to 742, 720. Yeah, it might be wheat's time again. I mean, they did. Like in actuality, you go to the monthly. You go to this monthly. It's a deep retrace. This is like a 786. No, that's an 886 chat. Come on. It's a bat. Am I on log scale? No, this is like for real, dude. Like a monthly corn, monthly, some sort of, that's like a Gartley, 886 Gartley. Unbelievable, dude. That's your corn. It fits the criteria. 224 minimum B to D, 886. You got a 382 on C, 618 on B. You got all the Fibonacci. Okay, we got Ethereum breaking resistance right now. Just remember corn, 886, value perceived area. And if they break, oh my God, if they break 636 on corn, look what, or on wheat, excuse me, wheat bros. If they break 636, look at your target, 919, straight up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Like that's your target. So above 636 on wheat futures, you got 42 to 50% upside. So you're being told now, monthly chart though, monthly. So everyone in the world should have their alert set up above 636. You hear that beep, insane things could be coming. Insane. Okay, wheat. Did the value perceived thing, did the M shape. It took a long time, man. How long? Oh, just 3,300. You know what?
32.33 repeating, of course.
Okay. 3,300 days of development on the monthly wheat. Corn. Oh my God, dude. Oh my Jesus, dude. It's like, I know this is plotted already on the other time scales, but nothing on the monthly. You got it. This is just unbelievable. 886. It's not a shark quite, but you could make this a bat pattern easy and it'd be valid too with other anchor points. Yeah, not that one, but this for sure. XAB and then C. And then it's a perfect bat pattern. Yep, 50% on B, 224 B to D, 886. Oh, it's literally, this is so beautiful, dude. This is like unbelievable. Already broken resistance on the monthly. You'd be targeting for 540 anyway. This is crazy. Bed Bath & Beyond. Yeah, we can look at that. Thank you, dude. I know it hit the PCZ of its own M shape. Dude, unbelievable. Corn. Look what they're doing. They're completing the M shape. This is a dream, chat. A dream. Commodities, remember? Oil. Wow, what a Gartley. Wow, it played out. Oh my God. Look at silver. Oh my God. Look at that dragon. Look how it played. Dude, now it's like corn. Oh my God. Look at corn. Look at it. How it's doing. What do you think is going to happen next? Probably. Corn probably about to go nuts. They completed the M shape and confirmed it at the old resistance from 1974, 1981. They went a little lower and they even tested 1983's low too. Okay, who cares? This is it. Like this is like, oh, over the next year, corn is probably at $700. Sweet mother of Jesus, dude. Corn. About to go corn chat, okay? Unbelievable. So corn and wheat. Agriculture brothers. G-Dog, did you get my DM, dude? I just wanted you to see. Crazy. I mean, corn, dude. This is it. Tecurium Corn Fund. CORN, I believe. The Tecurium Corn Fund. This is it, bro. I know it's not the same thing, but this tracks corn. This tracks corn. Yeah, it didn't quite go deep enough. I know it's not tracking it perfectly, but I don't even care, man. It's so crazy, dude. So insane. Tell your farming brothers, y'all about like, so All these oil funds, these oil companies are about to make windfall money from the increased price of energy, of oil. And I mean, I think farmers are, don't give up, farmers. I know you're out there. I know farmers are dwindling. Like, the amount of farmers that exist out there are collapsing. So if you're out there and you're a farmer, hang tight, bro. I'm telling you, you're about to catch some windfall cash by the looks of it, technically. Yeah, well, who cares? Risk it. Who cares? You take one trade, one small responsible levered trade on oil or commodity, and it plays out. You've outrun inflation by 1,000%. Who cares? The real corn, dude. Okay, but this is how I don't know how we would risk management here. Maybe look here and say maybe below 1766, 1662 would say nay. But that's it, man. Like that's like, I guess, the technical level on this one. I don't really care. It's just tracking corn. So this is your zone, man. Below 1662. Yeah, maybe there's a reason not to own corn, CORN, on the New York Stock Exchange. But here we are, man. No supply line broken either by the looks of it, if you're being conservative. Now, if you're not, if you're like, oh, the initial touches, you already broke out, right? You already broke out and you back tested the breakout. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's kind of maybe real, right? If you look at it like that, the breakout's already happened. But this is how close you are to a reasonable entry risk management zone. This is it. Your upside potential is really good. I mean, like minimum 2270 from here. 2716, there'd be 2 targets for you. And with one target at $30 roughly, the high. I mean, those are 3 targets on the Ethereum, I don't know how you even say it. Ethereum Corn Fund, ETV, exchange traded vehicle. Type in the chat. Anyway, let's go to Bitcoin. This rallying highs of day right now. What? Dude, could you look at the peanut kernel futures real quick? All right, peanut kernel futures. Chat, come on, man. What do you want from me? It was all there, dude. It was literally there. It was there, man. Corn was up 6 plus 3%. It was such a drink. Now the gap's there. I don't know if it's going to fill, but come on, bro. Like, give me a break. It was there. The dream of all dreams on peanut kernel futures. Dang, dude. You also have dried jujube futures that also gapped up. Dried jujube. I don't even know what that is. It's a fruit or something. Hit the bottom of a range here. They held it up, didn't they? My God, maybe 10,000 or 11,000, 11,400 dried jujube futures. Okay, back to Bitcoin. Not real corn, but 72,489 is real good right here. High of day, 72.5. Let's freaking go, dude. Let's freaking go. You break 73.8, 84K target. Ethereum is already breaking its resistance right now, targeting for $2,400. Right there. Gold, silver still down. NASDAQ and S&P have flipped positive. Anything positive on S&P NASDAQ is going to be great for crypto. Really good. So if NASDAQ can just have a decently positive day, you know, it doesn't change anything about where we are, crypto could explode higher. Volume okay on corn. Volume's always going to be okay on corn, dude. Yeah. All right, so we got a nice pump going on. Ethereum up 4% now. Bitcoin up almost 2%. Was that milk futures? 2% milk futures? No, just Bitcoin. Wow, man. Yeah, so corn and the original corn and the digital corn kind of rallying. And corn's not really, I don't think it's open right now, but we could look at more commodities if you want, but I'm just trying to like keep it near home base. We've got, you know, we were here for the open. I've been live for 50 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, the coverage of this market open for commodities and U.S. equities, hit that like button, that bell, that sub, please. If we don't get a like spike, I don't even know what I'm doing here anymore. Come on, bro. Hook me up. That's all I'm asking for. Beef, cattle go up and corn. Nah, dude. I think corn's done. Or I'm sorry, not corn. I think cattle is done. Okay. Cattle and cattle feeder futures might be done, dude. Let me show you. GF feeder cattle futures. Beautiful. I mean, it is a beautiful bearish shark pattern. That's really hard. A 1618886 right there. Now they might come up and type 2 return it. They could even bad action magnum move it or something. All right, NASDAQ now highs of day recapturing the 200 simple moving averages. Really good for crypto, man. Dude, it's Wits, man. Are you kidding me?
Wits97 super chatted $49.99.
Over in the chat. Wits, thanks so much for carrying the live stream. 150 on the day. It says on the week, though. I don't even know when the week resets. Wits, man. Thanks for the 320 on the week, I believe. Really appreciate it. But I don't think you'd be happy to see anything like this. This is where we flip it over and we're like, dude, it's the wheat chart. It's the oil chart almost. But here we are. And then it's also cattle futures, the LE. Yeah, live cattle futures. Same chart. Yep. At the 200, I get it, but it doesn't mean like it could be a while like that. And it maybe is not over, right? These harmonics are not like literally 100%, but the definition, like the pattern completion zone, is either it's a major reversal zone or it's a level where the price pauses, and that's already happening, right? They're testing and holding, and they're selling off locally, and they're in that 200, so they can come back up and go for a while, and then sellers realize there's just not enough of them. The buyers can take back over and run it higher. Yeah, but for now, you're at a level, a place of caution, at least on this. Remember, where are you at? This is the Saban dynasty. How many national championships have the Cattles won over all this time? A lot, man. You're up here like, dude, you might be buying late stage dynasty. What you doing? Holding the bag. So just letting you know, like they're just in different spots, man. Technically, different places, different cycles. Like cocoa futures was like it for a while, and then it was over for a really long. It's still over now. Sugar futures, coffee futures, ugh. Yeah, some of them are just not in the same spot as like wheat and corn. It's pretty interesting. And we don't really like try to make sense of why. We just look at the charts and say, dang, man, this is like actually insane. Like oil. Oh my God, this is like actually insane. The bullish Gartley, February 9th, posted the trade setup in Zermatt, Switzerland. So anyway, I mean, I know we had a couple of requests. Okay. Gold's trying to flip positive. Silver trying to flip positive. Okay. Again, though, you got to be cautious until, I mean, we got to get back above 88.50, dude. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's like, you're in such horrible shape here now because of the crash, blow off top, and all these local peaks being put in. It's like, there's just so much insurmountable amount of adversity to overcome now. 88.59, but then you got to break 95.94. You break 95.94, I'll be back on board for an 886 at 115.50, but it's tough, dude. This is real tough up here, man. What a run it's been on. And kind of unphysical. Well, maybe I should go buy. See, the thing about it is like you go buy. You can't stock physical oil like you can physical silver or gold. It's very easy. But, you know, what am I going to do? Fill up the swimming pool full of crude? Yeah, you can't do that, man. But yeah, oil now selling off down. It's not even up 1% now. Let's get the gap fill. And you see, notice how everything's so sensitively decoupled from oil. Oil is like the volatility index right now. Whatever oil does, everything else is doing the opposite, including gold and silver, other commodities, equities, you name it, dude. So US oil is now, it's like the Spider-Man meme of like two Spider-Mans pointing at each other, and one's US oil and the other one is the VIX. They're pointing at each other. So, you're it. No, you're it. Okay. Let's just set up an alert. If we fall below 100 and see lows of day, go for the gap fill here. A beep. Everything calming down, man. Ethereum up. Highs of day, 2186. Let's freaking go, baby. 2407 target, if this is real. Bitcoin highs of day, 72,886 there or something. Getting close. We're back on breakout watch, chat. Going for 7 Wins in a row. Over 73K, chat. Are you kidding?
I have some evidence Vanbear Pig could be in this area.
Okay, we got a risk on. Bamboozling occurring right now a little bit. Crypto had been holding up pretty strong the past couple weeks with equities being really weak with oil pumping. And maybe there was something to that. And I guess, are we starting to smell or see the something to that's right now? Huge opportunity for a breakout. I mean, test fail. But there's not been that much. I mean, like, you know, it lost 10% of its value on the first test and failure, but still made a higher low than the previous lows. There was so much demand they couldn't even test 64.9 again as they had been testing it just 10 days prior. But now maybe it does. Like, if you keep doing this, it's like, oh, they are absorbing the supply. And once the supply runs out, then it will break and we will see a violent impulse upward. And again, you'd have to target for 84K for the gap fill. It's too easy. BJ, you bought your ribeye at the top. Oh yeah, I've bought many a ribeye at the top, but I've been dollar cost averaging ribeyes for decades, bro. So it's all good, man. But I've been dollar cost averaging, no, DCC, dollar cost consuming. Even though I do have a lot of ribeyes in my freezer, yeah, it doesn't count. Okay, it's not a big deal to me. Like, what? Who cares? All right, NASDAQ reversing at highs of day. Again, back above 200 moving average. Oh my God, is Trump will be speaking at 8 p.m. this evening. Okay, keep that in mind. It's gonna be volatile. Whatever that's going on now, the opposite might be happening. But as it seems, the way it opened, everyone expected. But now, like, this tends to happen. Like, I think it's happened the past few weeks where whatever you think is going to happen maybe happens initially, but within a few hours, everything is the opposite of what kind of maybe has made sense of what's been the status quo of what's been happening. And this is why trading in this environment is so, like, risky and so difficult, man. It's like, is it even considered trading at this point? Placing buy orders and sell orders in this environment. Tell me, is it really trading still? Cost of doing leg day added. Let the ribeyes that have DCC'd high, let them nourish me. That's right, Jarrett. Life is good, man. Eating my profits. Exactly, dude. I won't let the composite man or the market maker eat my profits. I will eat my own profits. Exactly, dude. 8 p.m. Eastern, sir. 8 p.m. Eastern. Trump will speak and all your portfolios will be whipsawing like crazy. Best not even to chat. But maybe it'd be more fun to go on Kalshi and do the over-under of how many times Trump says something or whatever, you know. That's kind of the new world. That's what the Gen Z Zoomers are doing, man. It's definitely a casino right now, dude. But I don't know, like, again, Ethereum looking good right here. If this is real, like, it's, you got 11% upside. Bitcoin's got, I think, 20% upside, which means Ethereum would probably go even higher. If Bitcoin can break the actual resistance, that's 73.8, okay? Your upside potential is 13 point, let's just say 14% upside on Bitcoin above 73.8 if they can do it. They have not done it yet. That's what's so difficult. Oh my God, man. Like, they put in a bullish Gartley, a 7861414 with confluence, which we've seen some unbelievable, ungodly, legendary reversals. The legendary Gartley of our time from 2019 had this exact same confluence, identically. 886 or 7861414. It's unreal. All right, U.S. oil just fell below 100. Looks like we might be going for a gap fill here. Only up less than 0.5%. Going for the gap fill. Let's have the alert set up there if we do get the gap fill. 99.31 by the looks like you definitely going to get it, man. Like, it's not strong enough. It would be insane if, like, the gap didn't fill here. Gold has gone positive. Silver is kind of flat, down a little bit, but not a big deal. This is why it's like tough to just be like in positions going into Friday's close. It's like, man, I can't do anything till 8 p.m. anyway. Like, whatever you think is going to happen, the equal and opposite's going to happen. You got crypto bros on Hyperliquid pushing this thing up to like 103 this weekend, I think. Anytime crypto bros, like you're reading X and it starts hitting your feed, like, my God, when the crypto bros were getting hardcore into silver over 100, dude, you start getting these like this tingling sensation, like, your hair starts standing up. It's like, oh my God, look behind you. Oh boy, here come the crypto bros and CZ. Wherever the crypto bros go, CZ goes too. And you know what happens next every time? 26% loss on the second largest market cap asset in the entire world, including higher than Nvidia silver. Yep. Oil alert did not go off. It goes off. I don't have the audio on it. I don't know why the audio doesn't work anymore. It used to. All right, here we go. Here it comes, chat. The gap fill on oil imminent. Just a few cents away. Here it comes, chat. The suspense is killing me. 99.32 by the looks of it. Look how close we are. We have not done it yet. Off by 2 pennies. 2 pennies. I'll just have that alert right there. Okay, they did not fill the gap by 2 cents so far. Interesting. My music's still up? What the heck? I guess it did, didn't it? We've been live an hour now. Okay, thanks so much for everyone being here. 72,740 on Bitcoin. Nearing a major breakout watch, but we're off by about 1,000 points. You need Bitcoin to go $1,000 more to really be on the most insane breakout watch lately. Silver, recovering off the lows a little bit, but this nothing burger. Like, again, you looking at the 4 hour here, it's like, dude, they could do this back to the 200 and then roll it over late. Like, I mean, like, that is just such a real possibility. And people are like, oh, dude, silver, it's like, dude, but it's not. Is it recapturing any previous highs? No. Like, that's the thing, like, about the index funds, about the metals now, like, they're kind of in bad shape for actual trend continuations. Long-term trend continuations, they're in bad shape. Because until you start making higher highs, higher lows, it's cooked, dude. It's cooked. And the fact, that you're just in this illiquid zone. I think like it's either 74 or 84, and you're below 84, and you're in between 2 major liquidity zones. So I'd feel like, okay, they can either run it up to 84, test it as resistance because they broke it, or they're just going straight down to 74 soon. I don't know which way they're going to do it. Okay, but it's been very weak after the dragon. This dragon's fat and lazy. You can see the 200 moving average, how you've up thrusted through it. Now you're back testing it formally a couple times locally. The lower high to boot. It's just momentum. The animal spirits are just not here anymore. They're not. Okay. Bitcoin, we're getting real close to at least breaking 1 resistance. It's 73.2. We are very strong still. NASDAQ up 0.5%. S&P up about 0.5% as well. Ethereum is already broken out to a degree. Yes, it is breaking a resistance from history. Also, the one from February 8th. The Bitcoin is not really broken yet. It's up against it right now. With a good 11% upside if it's a real breakout. Okay, so it's so incredible to see these little M shapes and what they can turn it. You don't know at the time, right? You do not know. But my God, it's just cool to like, oh, it's perfect context, I guess. I mean, it's developing around inflection points after a crash. Okay. Oh, look, they put in a higher low and they formally back tested a key 1850 as support. Dang, man, even more higher lows. I mean, you got some accumulation, I guess, going on, which could be bearish consolidation, but it seems like for now it might be turning into something greater where it's going to be a common retrace from your all-time high to your lowest low of the crash. And that's way higher. I mean, that can be way higher. At least 2,400. 25, 50, 27, 29. There's a lot of resistances on Ethereum. Now, why? Because it's been trading in a range for 6 years, bro. 5 years, whatever. Very good, man. Oh, man, it's so gross. It's been all nasty today and like cloudy and rainy and lightning storms. And now the sun's coming out. It's so cringe, dude. It gives me such a weird feeling when it's super wet and the sun comes out. $72.9 Bitcoin highs of day right now. Ethereum highs of day 21.89, up 4.43%. Let's go, dudes. Baba Booey. Baba Booey. Yeah, physical silver is still fine, dude. Like, whatever. You're gonna hold it until you hand it off to your offspring and it's a family heirloom, of course, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about, hey man, we got paper, we got cash, we got capital, and it's like, man, there's just no, it just doesn't even make sense. I already gave the analogy at the beginning of the stream of what it's like owning gold and silver right now. Why not just take the gold and silver? I mean, my God, you could have been in oil. Like, that's what I did. I went from silver trade to cash for a month and went skiing and then went into oil. That was it. Silver, cash for a month, oil. And then now it's like, maybe wheat or corn. Shoot, dude. My God, even crypto even. Look at this, 2190 on Ethereum. We're just staring at Bitcoin and Ethereum. Very strong right now. Super serial. Oh, dude, the humidity will not iron your shirt here, unfortunately. What's up, Gold Estates, man? Black Gold Estates. What's up, Derek? What's up, chat? Good to see y'all. I've been live over an hour now, just monitoring the situation, monitoring the markets. A very predictable opening, but possibly the closing for crypto is going to be immaculate. 2194. Ethereum's continuing to climb to new highs of day. Soon to be taking out that high from a couple days ago. As you can see above my head, that's your Bitcoin chart. Very, very strong here. Closing on two major resistances. Two of them, 73.2 and 73.8. Both big deals. You break those, 84. Hard target. Which I know we have a couple requests, but like we have some price action going on right now on a Sunday evening. Give me a break, dude. Evan, if the market, if like, what am I supposed to do? If I'm typically an equities trader and all equities look like garbage to me and I hate the index funds, how they look, and there's no setups that are really good, like, what do you want me to do? Should I like force and have more positions open? What if I have like a huge cash position too, right? Huge cash position and you have one trade open because nothing else makes sense. That's okay. Where the house music? Guess it was too quiet for you to hear. All right, Bitcoin 73.2 per second. I guess 73.139, whatever. Yes, there's always going to be an opportunity somewhere out there, and it looks like maybe it's corn on the monthly, and that's unbelievable. Like, I still can't even believe what I just saw. Like, it's like chart porn. 21.95 on Ethereum, new highs of day. Let's friggin' go. We got big things going on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and probably the others too, I'm sure, other cryptos. Yeah, they're having their own respective rallies. Solana probably. Yeah, Solana breaking out 89.50. Yeah, this is a range breakout on, look how they held formal test, and you got crazy upside on Solana above 89.50. You just do. If you lose $80, oh my God, but they couldn't, the sellers tried and they kept failing. And now this is like sometimes what the outcome ends up being is like after enough failure attempts, the sellers relent and the buyers take over. You got one last resistance to break on Solana around like 94. And if they break 94, then it could be like a huge markup. Why? Because history tells you and shows you. It could be a 103, 107, 116, and then 124 would be your hardest target. If big one goes to 84K, oh my God, you're definitely over 110. So a big deal going on crypto right now. XRP up 3.2%. Not, I mean, whatever. I guess it's stronger because it didn't even make an 886, 786 like Bitcoin, Ethereum did. You got some higher lows coming in locally at least. Okay. Higher low, back above the 200 on the 4 hour for the first time since mid-January. Those 6+ weeks. No, 2 months. Back above the 200. So 150 at least. You break 150, 160. You break that 173, 190. Okay, best of luck to you, crypto. Let's do this, man. Back against resistance. Best is so far. All right, I know we got crazy stuff going on right now. I know we have requests, a couple of them. Let me try to knock them out real quick so we can get back to this. But they did pay. They are supporting the stream. Remember that I'm 100% crowdsourced streamer. So if you're contributing and requesting an asset, remember, I appreciate that. I'm going to look at those. Let's see. So we looked at corn and wheat already for Evan. Evan is correct. Smart money is on them. All right. Bed Bath & Beyond. This is crazy. BBBY. Look at this. Shark. Boom. Right there, man. They lost it Thursday. Gapped it up on Friday. It was up 6.5%. My God, dude. Like, you talk about... Oh, boy. A little liquidity sweep there. But look where this is, man. It's not a joke. 2012, a bottom. And 2002, a bottom. Right? So that's, like, how important this level is. And this is where the sim shape is. So it's like, man, if you want like it's not like, this is it. This is kind of like where you kind of take a shot here. You don't have to be like massive allocation or anything, but this is like an area where you're like, man, you want possibly the lowest risk entry ever. You're right around there, dude. I mean, this is freaking it. I wonder if like the 3 days showing something better. 3 days like bullish divergence on the MACD like crazy. A low, then a slightly lower low at support. Look at that amount of negative momentum compared to this one. My God, that's some serious, severe divergence. Not so much on the RSI. But my God, man. Yeah, I'm just like definitely worth a ping again. Just to like make sure you're alive and well. Unreal. Okay, there you have it, dude. Yep, just checking back up on it. Okay, and then oh, war for Rob. Sorry, Rob, I didn't see that one. War. U.S. Global Technology and Aerospace and Defense ETF. Yeah, dude. Well, I don't know about that. I don't know about you feel like you see a good structure on war. I'm not sure about that, man. That doesn't really look like a great structure to me. I mean, I understand it's more neutral than anything. Because like, yeah, I think it's more neutral. Because you had an impulse up, so there's certainly no value. You'd be paying crazy premium on war. But you'd be paying a premium on war after a buying climax October 6th. October 6th. 6 months ago. And since 6 months ago, every single time market participants have attempted to rival that high, and they have failed 3 times. October 27th, December 9th, January 26th, and March 10th. Thursday. Right? So, like, that's the issue. Like, you have less market participants than the buying climax over a 5-month period. So that, I mean, like, yeah, but then on the bottom, this is why I say it's more neutral, because on the bottom side, you have one low, and this is the same low, and both these lows are technically higher than the August 19th low, and then another low that's higher than that low, and then maybe another higher low. So it's more like price contraction or something. very neutral because you're not at the bottom or top end of anything. So I don't know how you would have, I don't think you have an edge on this asset. I don't think there's a greater than 50% chance of a particular outcome on this asset. And that's exactly what we look for. We're looking at those M shapes completing at historical inflection points, type 2 returning, bullish divergence on multiple oscillators on multiple time scales, positive price action correlation, like hardcore, all those at those inflection zones. We look for those every time because those give us like a 70% chance, 70% chance of it playing out positively, it working out for us, the trade not failing. Still 30% chance it fails, but that's why when we look at stuff like we looked at corn on the monthly, my God, it has a huge edge. There's a huge probability corn's going higher probably in the next 6 months to a year based on that massive structure and the confirmation lows at the key level, cyclical bottom stuff. So I don't really see it as a great structure. It's cool. It's been going sideways for 6 months. They can't make a higher high to save their life. Maybe they're making a few higher lows here. You're above 24.44. If you're going to flip coins, maybe don't own it below that. But it's, to me, more neutral than anything. But hey, you do your thing. Everyone wants to own oil or war during a war. But technically, I don't see that we have a greater than 50% chance of going up or down next. So I'm out of coffee, bro. I'm sorry, out of motor oil. Whoops. My bad. Motor oil diet now. Okay, that was the, I don't think we had any more requests, did we? No, we had no more requests. Those were it. Okay, got them. Did it, man. All right. Nasdaq's up still. Off the lows, up 0.43%. S&P up 0.36%. And then silver and gold going negative again. And again, there's just, I don't even know. Like, there's not a setup here. There's no opportunity. 3 black crows, bearish back tests of key levels. If it goes up, you want a crappy coin flip. Gold, terrible. I mean, to me, it looks over for now. Like in intermediate or short term, over. But okay, I mean, you do your thing, bro. You wanna be an just you scale out and you look at what it's done and you're like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna take a long now. It's like your exit liquidity, bro. You're like the dumbest of dumb money, like buying gold now. Paper, whatever. Do your thing with physical all day, man. Store value, all right, but it's about making money, okay? And this doesn't look like it's in a money-making period now. You had it. You just missed it. The dynasty. All right. Bitcoin right up against that resistance right now. So this is where the party is today. Bitcoin, let's freaking go Ethereum at the same time. Ethereum's already broken out, actually, technically. Trying to break this high from March 4th now. But it is clearly broken historical levels and local levels right now. It's breaking out, going to 2,200. Less than $2 from 2,200. Ooh. All right. If you're enjoying the stream, hit the like button, the bell, sub. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much, dude. Take a short. What do I need to? Why would I need to take a short? You ask Brad if I need to take a short, if I need to do anything. Inside joke, but not really a joke at all because it's insane, literally insane. Oil about to be at 100 again. They did not fill the gap by literally 2 pennies. I swear, I'm not even kidding. I scaled out. We were watching it. Look at that gap. It's still there, man. It's the gap. You see right there. And the low of day was right here. That is 2 pennies. These sons of guns, man. I swear. Back over 100 or at 100, whatever, on oil. Remember, if oil doesn't fill the gap and starts rallying here, we are screwed. Okay? Just about. Oh, lightning detected. Bro, we got thunderstorms down here. And thank God, finally. I'm so tired of boring, no weather, beauty in paradise. Sunny, so boring. Trump will give us a reality check tonight. Yeah, T minus 40 minutes, but let's be real. Trump will be late by like 30 minutes, so it'll probably be 8:30 p.m. Eastern that we hear from him. Okie dokie Bama. That's right, Roll Tide. How to place targets on BBY? We'll keep our eye on Bitcoin. It's not at the highs right now, so how would I target? Go to the weekly probably. Oh my God, dude, it did the thing. It's doing the thing. It may not be over yet, but like, here's the weekly, how I had like it painted where it's like someone requested this. Like, dude, they're requesting it at the 786. I'm like, bro, let's get an 886. We freaking got it, man. Like they're doing the composite operator thing. So if they could just hold this, sweet mother of Jesus, we are saved. We will be kings, man. If they can hold it. I don't even know, man. Like, I don't even know. What if oil goes to 120 again? I hope not, man. I hope this is where everything reverses because everyone has too much insurance on shorts and puts, and they need to pump it one more time to wreck everyone. How would you target this? I mean, simply, it like you can just be a harmonic trader here. If you're gonna enter now, I think you want like an engulfing candle. Like we need a really good week next week, or over the next few weeks, we need eventually one good week where there's like an engulfing candle or something bullish inside bar. But you would just target for the top of the harmonic, 1255. You know what that is from where this is? If you just go to the top of the harmonic, it's 156% upside. Just to be a typical aggressive harmonic trader. We're not even talking about like what this typically does down here. If it does not actually collapse for the first time, 2002, where'd it go? Eventually went to $28. What did it do in 08? Oh, it eventually went to $28. What did it do in 2009? Oh, it eventually went to $26, $27. What did it do in 2012? Oh, it eventually went to $27 plus dollars. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is the hard target. Like, if this doesn't collapse this time, and like, I would even be like, okay, what if it does collapse? What if it does break support? It falls below the 886 because the equities don't have a good time. It's still not dead yet. Like, you would then be pausing and waiting for buyer. See the sellers do. They fail to do anything with the bearish breakdown. Buyers eventually will recapture and reconfirm. And then that's when you would take your shot too. You could take your shot after a failed bearish breakdown. But as it stands, like, there's just unbelievable upside historically if this actually holds on Bed Bath & Beyond. It's a retail store. I don't even know, man. What retail store is going to make a comeback? Why a retail store is going to make a comeback? Everyone's like poor now. The cost of goods and services is insane. I don't know, like, their margins have to be getting lower and lower. Yeah, dude. Everyone's getting poorer and poorer. But I know the new model now is like everyone caters to the top 10% of consumers, because now, as of like this past year, there's this chart, a crossover, I guess a bearish crossover or bullish crossover, where the top 90% or the bottom 90% of consumers now consume and spend less money than the top 10% for the first time in history. That's happened in the past year. So it's going to get to a point where no one's even going to care what the bottom 90% wants or needs, because they're just going to tailor their goods and services to the top 10% because they spend more money. This is late stage capitalism, chat. That's where we are. It's insane. And as you can see above my head, Bitcoin was unable to break that 73,139 level right there. But that's okay. Whatever. Silver down 1.3%. There you go, chat. Why would you ever own this? You got to be psycho. Bearish engulfing candle on the weekly, the first week of March, and then a follow through candle. You're just going to be like, I'm going to own this. Bro, you know it looks like an M shape, an incomplete M shape. $50 it looks like would be a target. It does look like that, bro. You were crazy, dude. Yeah, dude, let's just long it. All right, bro. Good luck on your life. DXY? Oh, yeah, I also got it. Let me set up an alert. Or do I have one? We got lightning strikes going. I wish the sun was down now so you could see them, but yeah, DXY, mother of God, dude. What a, oh my God, look what they've done. They've recaptured the channel's bottom trend line. Oh boy. Well, so I did count these. So Bitcoin's bull cycle ended in 2013 right here. It bottomed out and went on a huge run. And then end of 2017's bull cycle, silver low of day, I think. And then the bottom, Bitcoin's cycle ended right here, November 2021. I'm sorry. No, Bitcoin ended right. Well, the bull cycle did kind of end because Bitcoin crashed and then it rallied again, but it never, like, it recaptured the highs, but for brief, you know, a few days, and then it was over. So like pretty much that's accurate. Like, so DXY ran at this M shape, unbelievable M shape, right? So now here we are. It is like, wow, dude, are they really like lower low double bottoming the DXY? We're so screwed, man. Look at that freaking weekly bullish hammer too. Oh my God, it was the highest weekly candle close in the DXY since May of last year. Bro, it's like a dragon pattern. We are screwed. It's a bullish dragon, and the bullish dragon breakout. You know, an 886 would take it back to 108. Oh my God, we would be so cooked, man. Oh no, don't double bottom again at or below the demand line of this massive 15-year channel. Don't do it again, bro. Don't do us like that. Disgusting. All right, Bitcoin couldn't hit. It hit resistance. There was supply there. People sell into that level. Okay, that's what happened. Trump speaks in supposedly like 36 minutes, but it'll probably be like 45, 50 to an hour, because typically it's not like this thing where he's like on time speaking. There's just a lot of stuff going on. And you look at the S&P 500. It's open. It's up 0.34%, but that's just, bro, it's the same situation. It's just a bigger structure, but it's the same situation. 1618, instead of a deep crab 886 1618, it's just a standard crab. You go from deep Alaskan crab into just a standard stone crab. Same fractal, same one time and then two times, one time and two times, and it's starting to play out, but it hasn't really gone anywhere. So, I mean, it's gone somewhere, but not, it has not accelerated. That's for sure. Was it the 3-day that had the divergence? Or was it the, maybe not, I don't know. There's definitely bearish divergence on the 3-day anyway. Like, it's like higher highs and just kept making lower levels in the RSI. Gross, man. What's up, Jay? Stone crab sucks. No. Stone crab does not suck. Oh my God, this sunset is so freaking incredible. What the? Holy crap. I'm gonna post it in the Discord, okay? Look at this sunset. I'm just pinging y'all at here if you're in the general. There's the sunset, bro. Beautiful. Right next to my navel orange tree. It looks like it's actually in the navel orange tree. It is an orange itself. Beautiful. Oh my God. Anyway, what I pay for up here, these views. Hey, it's Nick. It's okay, dude. You know. So I just like, I mean, like, what if they hold it here? What if they rally? Do you understand how stupid it would be if like this happens, but it'd be like so typical? Oh my God. And then they do this. Dude, everyone would lose. Everyone would lose. Oh, so it's probably going to happen that way. Like, if we get a huge flush, I'm going to be like more surprised than if we got some bull crap like that, you know, where no one wins. So, gosh, dang, that's pretty. But best of luck. Everything's volatile as F. Oil, 100. 2 cents removed from a gap fill. Bitcoin did gap up on futures. So I'm not trying to scare anyone, but that does suck, right? It does suck that there's an unfilled gap right here at 71.5. Sucks. Big yikes. Look at that price action correlation to 65.5 though. Wow. It's so nice. I'm just monitoring the situation. We're just going back and forth on all these different assets, okay, that are open, they're live, they're doing things. What happened? It's a cozy stream, the coziest stream to find out how F the markets are. Yeah, it is cozy, man. It's a cozy time for holding on to the gains you have made. It's the coziest market ever when you have that mentality. Preserve. Like there will be another time when the market is so set up for a godlike rally, but all we have is corn and wheat. You know, things on the world markets are so bad when we're looking at corn and wheat and getting super excited about it because it's like, wow, man. Because there's really not much else. Like there are no-brainer setups, and equities. Like it's like you look at AMD, it's like, my God, I guess it could rally, but I guess AMD could rally, bro. But you look at this and you say, like they're aggressively distributing this asset locally from February 10th, 25th, and March 11th, like 1, 2, 3. I mean, and it's up against the 200. It's like, of course it could bounce here, but now it's like in order to invalidate this whole setup, this bearish like reversal at highs, you'd have to exceed all-time high. You'd have to go above 266. That's what's so crappy about this. I mean, that is the situation you're in where, well, it's not like the best entry for a short. I mean, maybe above 218 or something, but like it could be over for a while. You could be going into deep retraces where you could be coming back to 120 or $98 for an 886 down here and a big old bat pattern develops. You could be looking at that on AMD. So it's just like a lot of stuff like that. You look at Tesla and it's like, man, look at the weekly on Tesla, bro. Like it's scary. It's scary. Look what just recently happened. I went here on Friday. Look at this, man. Formal bearish back test of 414.50. What is that? Just look. It's the old all-time high from October 2021. We are screwed. Aggressive distribution, unless, a miracle happens. But even if the miracle happens and you get back above that level temporarily, it doesn't mean you're out of the woods. Look how bad this is on the weekly. Look at that bearish back test. The 2 weeks now, it's really like 4 weeks of negative price action correlation to that 411, 414.50 level. Yeah, I get it. One bottom. It could be double bottoming too. I get it, right? Locally above 384, I guess you're okay. But man, that Gartley there, that 886 Gartley is super scary, isn't it? Super scary. Like if it's real, then it is a $300 target. Tesla. You just wait for $300 and then we wait for a structure to develop down there and then we go long. But for now, until we recapture, like your insurance on Tesla is recapture, reconfirm, maybe once or twice. And if we do that, we're good. We're back to being Bulla targets 470, 488. Easy, right? But until that data presents itself, you have to be very, very careful. And you don't want to own Tesla right now. You want this all to happen, and then you can feel safe owning Tesla again. Either this, or, of course, this, that. One or the other. Okay, you got to be at a level where there is positive price action correlation, whether it's this resistance or this resistance support. One or the other. But not here. My God. If you want a real edge, you want a greater than 50% chance of the outcome being positive for you in your portfolio, yeah. Community gonna push corn stock tomorrow? Yeah, dude, we're gonna push Ethereum, corn, all ended. Cap up. Monitoring the situation, chat. Is that J-Fish? Oh my God, were those peanut kernel futures? exploding all over the table, dude. Wow. Oh, whoops. Yeah, dude, not much is changing, right? Since the open, except, I mean, oil's down like off its highs. Still waiting on a gap fill here. Dude, how could you look at this and be like, oh yeah, dude, I know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, you're just a monkey in a little lab with a little helmet on with shocks and juice, and that's all you're doing on US oil now. Like, you had your chance to be like a super genius, Giga Chad, okay? You had it, man. It was hand delivered to you on an oil platter. It was literally delivered right here. Like, what do you even want, man? It was there, and it was February effing 9th. Imagine doing TA on oil, and then it happens, and then you make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then it's like, oh, okay. Why do you even care anymore? You're now a monkey in a lab. If you either made your money on this trade with a low risk, high reward profile, or you're now a monkey. Okay, a chimpanzee waiting to get slaughtered. Okay. But yeah, dude, oh, I totally know what's going on now, man. CL crude definitely going to 120 again. You have no effing idea, bro. You don't know. We didn't even know this was going to play out. We just knew it was positive price action correlation after a historically accurate researched pattern. Okay. Shout out HM Gartley. Shout out Scott Carney. Shout out it playing out. And now it's like, whatever. Good luck without a plan. Like, what is even your plan now if you're effing with oil? Yeah, chapter complete. But it was chapter 1, which is crazy, Andrew. Long corn to hedge your grocery bill. Correct.
Dollar now, please. It's a stonk service now.
Jeffrey Ewan, man. Dude, where you been? You want some now? Or is that snow? It's got to be now. Service now. Connect. Excuse me. Oil waiting for Trump's speech. Yeah, we got like 25 minutes till that happens. So, so gloomy out there. But we just did get an amazing sunset. Crazy. Now. Service now. Oh, disgusting. Oh my God. What have they done? They split and ruined everything. So let me start from scratch. Okay, let's see here. Okay. Let me turn on my Boogaloo lights. Oh, they were already on? Maybe. Disgusting. We're not there yet either, right? We want an 886. This is probably 786. 886 would probably bring you down to like 82 bucks, maybe 84, 85. So when you look at something like this, we know for a fact there's no structure down here, right? There's no accumulation structure, right? There's no inverse head and shoulders idea going on. Look back here from 2022 to 2023, that beautiful inverse head and shoulders, recapturing the 200 moving average. That took like a year, a literal year for that pattern to develop. Wow. After a long extended drawdown. And here, I don't think we have enough structure. Let's mark some lines here. Let's see some support resistance. You know, definitely 72.42. My God, dude, look at that resistance. We do this sometimes when we're looking at an asset. Look at the sheer brilliance of the things that we look for. Look how they lost that 72.42 from 2020. Then they recaptured and reconfirmed it 2023. Look at that. And then it went on to all-time highs. Like, that is what we look for. That's what you want, bro. That's right. Invest in yourself, Larry, or be destroyed. So for me, it's like, I'm just looking at this and thinking, I mean, you probably are like, dude, it's like a crab pattern. Maybe that's what you're looking at. I'm trying to think out here. The crab pattern. Yeah, crab 1618 maybe. No, 1618 of the crab would take you. Yeah, it'd be lower. Yeah, you want lower. You want like 86.85 here. Even if you want a crab to complete. And then, you know, that kind of is cool because it lines up with some sort of support resistance from 2021. But there's some, so yeah, definitely some level of support resistance down there. I'm going to show you. Oops. Got 22 minutes to the daily weekly close in crypto. See support, support, resistance, support, resistance, resistance. So it's real. So that's where we would want the asset to go to anyway. And that 1618 is going to be confluent with what? Fibonacci, that major low, too high. Oh, well. Did you ever even look at this? The 886 is confluent with the local 1618, which is in fact confluent with the support resistance from history. So X marks the spot of what would make sense for us to be looking at to strategize. And even when if we got there, then we would need to see some really nice stuff go on over a good amount of time. We would want to start seeing like, oh, they lost the level, actually hit the 1618, but then they recaptured, they reconfirm once, and then twice. You would want to see something like that. And then you would have an easy and optimum risk management trading plan, right? Where you'd easy to enter and strategize, easy to set a stop loss. Why would you want to own this crap below 86 bucks? And you know your upside potential would be massive, like 119 and 140. Like that would be the area to be looking for along. And then your oscillators would make sense down there too. Like look where they are. They don't make any sense for like it would be like you want a local low and then lower low, and then your oscillator does this, and then right, then your RSI eventually does this. When it does that, and then you can see that sellers are exhausted, and then you can be like, dang man, there's freaking bullish divergence at the key level, right? All the things that we teach and look for every single stream and day of our lives, they would all be presented to us at some point around $90 to $94. And then we would want to see structures develop down here at these major confluence levels. Okay. Does that make any sense, Larry, chat, Jeffrey? Because no one's saying anything. Chat's dead as F, of course. I'm over here being autistic, and y'all are just like, let's just not chat. Good one, dude. Okay, completely rejecting that 73,139 level above my head on Bitcoin. Very disappointing, but very typical in this day and age, right? Oh, it's gonna do, no, it's not gonna do it. Okay, yeah, expected that almost, right? You're almost like setting up like, oh, I almost know we're gonna get rugged again. Ethereum still at 3.5%, but it was up about 5% just a little while ago. So this is what we want, Jeffrey, man. I don't know if that helps, but yeah, I have an alert set up down here. If I ever hear it in months from now, like, we holy crap, dude. Oil back over 100. They did not fill the gap by 2 pennies. Insane. NASDAQ futures and just oscillating right around that 200-day simple moving average. S&P, exact same situation, oscillating around the 200. We could look at the US 30, the Dow Jones futures real quick. Just look at it. It was the same thing. Lowest daily. It was the lowest daily candle close of 2026, and first daily close below the 200 moving average since May of last year. And look what they're doing on the Dow Jones. They're just back testing the 200 as resistance right now. That's gross stuff. Then your small caps, they were starting to look kind of sus. Kind of okay, like kind of the only of the 4 index funds above the 200 moving average, or not around it, like still for real above it. Kind of interesting there, but very disappointing price action at 2,500, 2,550. You could almost expect this going lower if the other index funds are going to decide to go lower too. All right, silver, very bad, boys, very bad. Should have held the ZSL over the weekend, but I don't give a crap about this market anymore. Like, I'm good. Gold, disgusting. Like, I mean, you just think that a deeper correction in time, there's going to be up and down, but it's going to be hard to recapture previous highs now. Okay. They whipsawed. And now, yeah, I don't know. Just doesn't look great. It's like, it doesn't matter if it goes higher. Like, at this point, the risk is too high. It's too high of risk. For a swing trader, someone who cares about risk management, it's just too high now. Like, you look for wheat and corn. Okay. Win now, Jeffrey, man. Win now. Wait, y'all are here still? Holy crap. I come back and there's actually some chat to read. Dang, man. 119's here. Vaughn goes here. Not now. Later now. Exactly, Jeffrey. Jeffrey, when are we going to eat some ribs in Vegas again, dude? Remember? I think Brad was right there, too. He was eating some, too. SB says hi with the chat. That's right. David B. Andrew 3. Y'all's names rhyme. Cruel Creed. What's up, Crip? And Yossi is still, well, I don't think I'd seen you chat today, but you're typically here and I appreciate it. Too many watching the Oscars. Oh my God. That's crazy, dude. Who watches woke garbage now? Like, you're not a trader. Like, you're literally not a trader of financial markets if you're actually unironically watching the Oscars. Like, you do not have enough testosterone to do this. Nope. The Trump speech counts as trading news, kind of. Yeah, for a volatility event, absolutely. Yes, absolutely, man. He'll be going live in less than 15 minutes. Apparently, it's probably going to be like 30 minutes. Bill's in Yorkshire. Go grab a pint. It's late. Rawlings, it's mutual, dude. Is it possible oil filled the gap elsewhere, or? I don't know, man. Probably not. Maybe. I mean, it's gonna do it. Probably. I think it's gonna do it, bro. Like this time. Like, there's no way it's gonna like sell off again like this. About to go negative. Lose all the gains of the day and not fill the gap. That'd be crazy, dude. Yeah, dude. Imagine watching the Oscars over Trump and the markets at the same time, monitoring the situation. Speaking of monitoring the situation, you want to join the Discord. Discord's free to join. You have, like, you know, the conversation here continues when this live stream ends in the Discord chat. And I ping you when there's notable events or things going on. I don't know. It's just a fraternal order of traders and financial market analysts. I don't know why you would not be in there. And I notify you individually when I go live. Like, you will never miss a live stream or any content creation if you're in the Discord. So, Brad, what's the link? Send the link, post it, spam the link in the chat, and then I'll spam it too. What's up, Kelly? Coming in from Dublin. Dublin, man. You drink a pint too. Go join the IRA, bro. Just kidding. Whale view today. We're looking at the whale. Well, we're waiting for a gap fill. And the thing about, is it going up or down today? Bro, these markets are casino markets. I just don't know what to tell you beyond that. Like, there was a trade set up on oil and it played out. And now it's like, when the trade setup completes like this, you take your profit and then you like sail off into the sunset for a while and you wait for new setups to develop. And you reallocate, and then it's like, oh, well, then that's it. Like, you shouldn't have to care at this point what happens to oil. You don't care. And guess what? We're about to fill the gap. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Very close. Here it comes. I'm scaled in hardcore. Got my microscope out. Are we gonna do it, man?
Hi, Mitch. Can you
Here it comes, glow of day.
Is there an entry point lower? Thanks.
What's up, Golden Eye, man? Yeah, we're going to UPS for sure, dude. We will take a look. Just waiting on this gap fill on a whale. You think it's like coming like right now, but it just went to 99.34 again. Again, 2 cents. 99.32 is the gap. Do they want it, chat? Just do it. There it is. There's the gap fill, chat. Hi with the chat. We're negative on the day on oil. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Fill the gap. Silver and gold not bouncing. Like, you know, the inverse correlation thing's not really happening. NASDAQ not really bouncing at all. Nothing's really 100% inverse correlated with this right now because they should be at their highs of day right now, and none of them are. Like, Bitcoin should be at highs of day. Ethereum should be at highs of day. Gold, silver, NASDAQ, S&P, Dow Jones, they should all be at highs of day. They're not right now. But there it is, the formal gap fill we were waiting on. And it's also support resistance from 2012 and 2008 and 9. It's such a big deal, dude. Like this level, these two yellow lines you're looking at are ancient. Ancient. So to lose it, oh boy, back to 87. Back to 87. But if you hold, oh my God, 110. And there's your coin flip. Your coin flip to 110 or 87. So we could do a poll real quick on that. That's a great poll because it's such an effing coin flip. You have no edge here. Okay, it's going to be, say, 110 or 70 or 80, 87. 87 out of 87. Okay, easy enough. Here's your poll. Yeah, join the Discord if you haven't. Join it or be destroyed. Good, dude. Let's go. Cast your vote. It's such a perfect poll because the disparity kind of between 87 and 110 is pretty good. And yeah, it's like, oh, it's easily going to 110.55. But what if they go to 87 again and then they go to 1? That's like, you can't be that surprised, man. Dude, I'm out of coffee and water. I'm thirsty, dude. Okay, I have an alert set up if we like lose the level. But as it stands now, you'd think silver would like rally. It's not rallying really. I mean, I guess it's off the lows of day, but it's still down over 1%. Gold is still down, yeah, near lows of day. And then the S&P 500 is doing okay, I guess, today, but still off the highs. NASDAQ kind of off the highs. All right. And Bitcoin going for 7 green closes in a row. Haven't seen that in a long time. Like, I don't even know when the last time we saw 7 green candles in a row. So right here. Oh, 6 right here. 6 in a row back in October before the end of all ends of cycles. I'm not even going to look for it. It's out there. But yeah, in less than 10 minutes, we'll have a daily weekly close. And if you stay as is, there's no breakout. You're just closing at the top of a trading range, which is not like great because you want to break out, man. You want to break out and then close the day and week above that resistance. That would be way more favorable than this. Like, oh.
How about CRWV core weave? Accumulation or wait for 886?
Oil low of day. Breaking that 99.28. Core weave. Whichever you thinks, man. I don't know. We'll look at it. Let me look at it. Okay, I got some alerts set up. 98, 80. This is why, man. This is why you just don't know what's coming. The weekend comes and then the initial price action the first 2 hours before overnight trading opens. Overnight trading will open in less than 10 minutes. But low of day, down 0.63%. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ are not pumping with the sell-off on oil. Everything's, besides oil selling off, nothing's really doing much. Batson voted 87 because the RSI on the 12-hour. Whoa, interesting. Well, I think you get your coin out, you flip it. If tails never fails, it's 87. If it lands on heads, 110.55. But yeah, I would think probably 87 as well. Because, like, again, because I have no edge and have no idea, and the trade setup already played out, and we hit the trading plan, all the targets were hit, and it's over, and I don't act like I know. The only thing I can say is, well, you have a bunch of crypto bros on crypto Twitter that are max longing oil. You have record inflows of oil on Thursday and Friday from like retail. That right there is just showing there's probably a ridiculous amount of leverage, over leverage going on, and really dumb money, like really stupid money. Remember, like I think only like 5% of retail traders actually make money consistently year over year. So it's like, if you just got that much crowd involved and you don't have an edge, you just might as well say probably down next. Probably, but who knows? Trump could start talking and then oil's back to 105 plus, you know? That's the problem when it's a coin flip. You don't have an actual trading plan. You don't actually have an edge. You don't have a thesis or anything you could go off of besides, well, maybe crypto bros. Well, Trump's speaking, but Trump could say something, put his foot in his mouth, and accidentally, and the market pumps. It's just like, this is where we are now, man. We're casinoing the markets, okay? $72.66 for what? Yeah, whatever. It's ever oscillating. 6 minutes till the daily would close. 6 minutes till Trump speaks. Probably a little later, but I'm trying to run out the clock here for you. Yeah, Trump could speak and oil dumps. Dude, yeah, but it could pump too. That's the thing. It's like you are chasing El Reno, the tornado in 2013. Chasing, dude, psycho stuff. Yeah, S&P. I think everything's waiting on the speech now. Like everything is kind of stabilized and we're patiently awaiting. Isn't he speaking now? Oh, well, I guess he's early because it was literally set for 8 p.m. Eastern. So when I'm live on stream, I'm kind of like isolated from things happening. So maybe he is live. Type in the chat for Trump speaking if he is. Chat, anyone got me back up that saying he's live? No, I don't know. Yeah, Dutch man. Yeah, well, that's welcome to it, man. Where were you in 2023, 2024 when things were far more conducive for making money? What's up, sold to top? Hope you sold to top on oil and silver. Five minutes. And change. I'm gonna try to check out CoreWeave. In a minute, let's see if I can do this. CoreWeaving. Yeah, I got wrecked, didn't it? Sweet mother of God. Ah, it's just so much isolation or oscillation, excuse me. Yeah, been here. I don't know, let's see, I'm old, like high point to low point. No, old Fibonacci. Let's see. I mean, it's at an old resistance, man, from April last year. God, man, think about that. Whoa, got some crazy lightning. I don't know if y'all are seeing that, but yeah, I mean, like maybe what they're doing locally is they're like trying to hold this 172 level. I mean, you're not off here. Like, it's definitely a deep retrace. Not an 886 though. It's a 786, right? I don't know, man. Like package software, CoreWeave. I guess if you stay above 72 long enough, you're maybe okay. It's slightly lower low, double bottom right here, 1 and 2, and both these lows are higher than this low. You might be onto something there, but you can still see your well-established downtrend. Like you are in that still. So they could take it all the way up to like $100 and you're still hitting a supply line of the downtrend. So yeah, they're definitely trying to turn things around a little bit, right? A little bit. But I'm not sure if I would take action on it yet, to be real. But you'd probably just be looking 72 and 64, 62 here. Okay. I mean, like this is too deep of a retrace to be any formal M shape. All right. That's the problem. I mean, that's a 786 retrace from this low to high. Yeah, 78%. That's like butterfly. That's like you don't like that at all because it's like, man, that's a bearish wave structure. That's a BMW shirt. M-Power though. Haha, yeah. M-Power, baby. Because you'd be looking at a butterfly. Like that's the problem. When you see stuff like this, the wave structure is inherently bad because there is no like bullish M shape that completes an 886 that has a 78% retrace on the B point and the lower high on the C point, and the downtrend is, or you're in a downtrend. So they could take this higher, whatever. They could put in another local lower high. They could fill the gap up here. Eventually do this, but then maybe that eventually by May. I'm just saying, right? You're not in a good trend right now. You don't have a bullish wave structure going on. It's not like you have some sort of shark pattern or bat pattern. You don't have that. You have a weaker structure, which I don't like. I don't like those. And then guess what happens at the 1272 here? Guess what happens, Jeffrey? What happens? Your low point to high point? Well. The actual pattern completion zone of this potential butterfly turns. That is confluent with the actual 886 major low to high 886. How about that, man? 5160. So I'm just saying, like, I'm like, you know, you don't want to push it on these. If I don't like it, I don't like it. It can still pump though, dude. Like I'm just looking for slam dunks, grand slams, hole in ones. I don't have to worry about anything. I don't have to be second guessing or questioning or worrying. You know, I'm looking for ACHR. Late 2024. That's what I'm looking for. There's no doubt in my mind, right? That bullish dragon on silver. No doubt. That bullish Gartley just recently, February 9th. Anyway, 1 minute and change, chat, till the daily, weekly candle close. Bitcoin is going for its highest daily candle close since February 3rd. So very nice there. It's like 6-week highs. It's not a bad thing, man. 6-week highs on Bitcoin, man. Is Trump speaking yet? Anyone? Less than a minute. Local on the 8s. No Trump yet. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. He won't be live probably for 15 minutes. Meet the president. Now we address the commander in chief. Yeah. Yeah, Andrew, it's a BMW and it's like Empower. I didn't even think about it. Bro, I'm going to remake this as merch. And right here where it says Empower, I'm going to have like an M shape that goes out like that with Empower. That would be insane. All right, we got overnight trading open. The sun has gone down. We had the highest daily candle close on Bitcoin in 6 weeks. So Jesus chimes.
Hype in the chat.
Very nice, but no breakout. No breakout, unfortunately. Gosh dang, dude. We just can't break out no matter how hard we try. Yeah, the M shape, the M power. All right. Let me see if let me screenshot that real quick and see if I can get Shaylin to work on it. Maybe with the same color scheme too as the oh my god, that's such a good idea for merch. Great idea, dude. Okay, 73K Bitcoin on the new day, new week. You're up a little bit starting, but you know, it's going to go up and down, man. Ethereum highest daily candle close also in 6 weeks, and a breakout, a formal breakout on Ethereum above a 2160 level. It's not a joke, dude. 2024, 2023, 2022. It's not a joke. It is a confirmed breakout with candle close on Ethereum. Hype in the freaking chat. So if it's real, 7 days in a row, man, you're probably going to get a red candle today. Probably. You're going to go 8 in a row, really. But I'm just telling you, if it was going to play out for real and catch follow through, 2400, 24/7 will be your target. So, okay. So I've been live now for 2 hours and 4 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, that bell, that sub. Thank you for being here. Thanks so much for being there, man. What a stream. What a great stream, dude. So let's all get ready for volatility this evening. All right, Willis. Well, we're gonna get on it. I'm gonna make that merch. I haven't made merch in a long time, so think it'd be a good one. It would just be maybe Empower and have like all the different harmonics on the back of the shirt with the name or something. Would y'all like that on the back? It shows like the, you know, the like the Fibonacci levels, and then it says Gartley, bat, chart, whatever. Maybe, I don't know. Pretty wild. And it would be like almost like you're walking around like Empower, and then it's got all the M's. And we could have W Power on different shirts. Kidding. USO. Oil is at lows of day, near lows of day. Silver has gone positive, chat. Pump it. Thank God. Yeah, you don't know, man. You just get out. Weekends close. The weekend's happening. All right, I'm out. Because you just don't know. Things reverse as soon as the market opens. So, all right. Gold about to go positive for a minute. There you go, off the lows. Everything reverses. Overnight trading is open. The NASDAQ highs of day. Or near highs of day. S&P climbing. Near highs of day. Bitcoin. Not highs of day. It's right around it. Grok says no speech tonight. All right, chat. Well, thank y'all for coming out. It's been a great stream. Grateful to be able to cover these markets with you. Thank you for all coming out. Appreciate the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. And we'll get to work on that new shirt. Maybe you'll want to buy it or not. It doesn't matter. It's cool. I'm going to wear it. I'm going to support the crap out of that. So, thanks again for everything. Wits, you the man. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect. T. Hey. Oh my god, dude. Okay. God. Oh, I can't help. I can't. Dude. No, I would not own this garbage. I would not own this trash. Holy. Hey, at least you can see the effing chart. God, dude. Why would you own this? There's no structure here. You're impulsing down. You're the 200. Who cares? You're not even at a horizontal line support. So there's no structure. You're not at sitting at a horizontal line supports. F this garbage. What a loser. What an effing loser. Yeah, come back down here. Come to 88, 89, 90 something dollars, and then we'll talk. CL dumping, US oil dumping at lows of day, down over 1% now. Good. Dump it, dude, so everything else can pump. No. Hello? I'm not muted anymore, okay? Calm down. Bro. I've been not muted now for this now. So again, the answer is no. No chance. Wait till 89 or 93 and then wait for structures to develop over many months. And then we can talk. Okay? Okay. Thank y'all. US oil, 98 bucks. Dude, let's look at it. Gross. Dump this ass. Dump it. Dump it, dude. That's a huge... Dude, I'm telling you, failing this, that's why the poll is what it is. Let's end this poll. We only had less than 200 votes. Get effed. Mitch Ray TA community. Get effed. Less than 200 votes? Just F. Whatever. Yeah, go ahead and whatever. Do anything you want. I don't care. Okay. 62% of y'all... Oh my God. 62% of y'all said 110. Only 38% said 87. Okay, well, let's go 87. Good luck. All right, chat. Thanks for coming out. That was it, though. All right.
Isolation. You will be alone with the village. There is no other feeling like that, and it will be better than anything else you can imagine. If you're going to try, go all the way. Do it.
Wow, dude. Wow. Mr. Switchblade. Sorry, man. I didn't even see that. NIO. God, dude. I cannot win, man. Like, there's no other way to, like, monitor this stuff. Jesus. I mean, NIO is definitely in a very interesting spot. I mean, like, everything could be turning around for it. A higher low came in. And if you break 593 on NIO, if you're still here, you probably already turned it off. Hold up, well, yeah, Mr. Switchblade, if you're here. Very strong above the 200 moving average. Above 537. Dude, yeah, if you break 593, you'd be targeting for like 780. Very interesting. I can't believe this, right? Isn't this like some sort of... Like, you're up against it, though. So it's like, if you were requesting it right now, today, like it's... How could you long this right here at resistance? That's like where you get murdered. Like if it sells off, they can't break it. This is like... where there could be zero upside potential. So, you know, it's not a great place to manage risk, but I will agree with you and say, dang, man, yeah, it's like a bullish dragon maybe. They got higher lows coming in, so much demand they can't even see 395. If you wanted to long this, you would want this thing to sell to 395, 372, and that would be a better entry, of course. But, I mean, above the 200. Highest daily close since November 2026, when the opposite happened on the index funds. So very interesting. Have an alert set up above 593, and there could be a huge move. 770 would be your target above 593, given enough time. Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. There you go, dude. Oh, let me, and before someone else requested something too. I know. Whatever. Peace out.
Gentlemen in the mix.
Breathing real air.